still don't understand the clutch, Dad.
You will after this video. We're rolling.
Oh.
Okay, so I had him. Let's see. So this is the entire length, including the front pulley. So actually, it probably stops here, and then down there, there's the pulley. So we might cut that off to make it a little bit more clear for ourselves as well. The issue is not the width.
No, it's nice and skinny.
We have a lot of room for all the oil pump, the distributor, the dynamo, but that's more up here. The issue is, but then you can take the camera mouse.
All right. Where do you want me?
Okay, so no, let it roll. Am I in screen?
Yes.
Okay, the problem is, where I thought there wasn't, well, there was a small problem. Firewall engine had to go further back. That would have been fine were it not, and I'll show you that now if I sit down, yeah, you can come around, I guess. We'll get some more light.
Yeah, this is where the... No, it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
You can't see in there.
This is where the seat would usually be, right? This
is the position of the seat, and then it's in its almost most rear position. Then now I'm hitting
in a
the engine.
bit of a pickle.
So there's no way on putting the pedals there.
Yeah. So keeping the body as is out of the question.
Yeah, it's not an option.
Yeah.
It's not an option. And I can't lower the engine much further because the sump still needs to go on. So this is not going to work. We'll have to take the body apart, and that will get us into trouble with the authorities. But we're hoping if we make it nice enough, and if we leave some of the structure,
right,
that makes it look like it's an original, we're going to place everything back. And change the body. I have to keep on talking, but I'm thinking at the same time.
Yeah.
We'll make a new drawing. I have an idea. I found on the internet a Citroën with a was it like a 2-seater, and then it had a rumble seat in the back, which had a 6-cylinder inline in the front.
Yeah, they made the nose longer.
Yeah. So we might
shorter.
Yeah, and then in the front, you're sitting right in front of the rear wheels, and the rumble seat was behind that. That would work, because this definitely does not work.
No.
Because if we leave the door,
yeah,
we can perhaps lower it, make an open roof. But then we have to think about the rear. What do we do here? How do we end? Do we end by cutting off the rear of the car, sort of putting that together so it would end, the car would end,
but that's on top of the wheels.
Yeah, so your seat is there, so the
but why
column is there, then you have this for, because the seat will stick out from a lot. The seat sticks out, so you have to have something here. The car cannot stop right here. The car is to be like this.
Yeah. But we also have a rumble seat.
Yeah, but that's going to
be... It will be longer.
That's going to be further back.
Yeah. So you can't cut it off immediately after the.
Well, yes, we can, but then we continue lower.
Oh, you mean the top?
Hold on.
Only the.
You can close it. I'll try and do a picture.
Oh, that the rumble seat doesn't have a roof or doesn't have
Right,
windows.
exactly. Is outside.
Okay.
Where's the whiteboard
There,
again?
there.
Ah,
He has it.
I has it.
That far still? That far?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Okay, now you can film.
I was okay.
We want to have the radiator. Oops. Just behind the front axle, we have the engine. Bum, 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 bum. 6 cylinders. We then have the firewall. And this is the existing one. We'll move it back. It's actually more this shape, but okay. Then we will, and that's also what we keep. We have the front window frame. We have the front door. I thought of cutting off that part, the back of the car, and sort of putting it back in there. Because your seat is like this.
Sure about
With a
that?
little window. I'm sort of sure with that.
But if you
And then
see how far away you are from the.
yeah, you're just right in front of the rear wheel. Then the question is, okay, what kind of rear end are we going to build on the car?
Right.
And here we would have like a rumble seat that you can open the lid, sort of have like a little seat in there. So for the other two people, they'll be on the outside. And this is then to be debated. We take it to the authorities and leave it steel, but an open roof, because they all have the middle section in this is already paper thin, so we can take it out. Or do we already cut it off?
Right.
Maybe if we do it nice and we leave it on, we have a better chance of getting through, because now it is a sort of, I probably have to draw this like this. Now it's sort of a more of an existing model. There is a model that if we do this right and it looks good, we stand a fair chance of getting it through.
Right.
That's the plan, most, because I don't think we're gonna be able to. We're going to manage it otherwise. It's just the engine is just too far back. In another way, it's kind of exciting. As we're just showing from the side, now you can see how far the engine goes through the firewall. And there's not really anything we can do but to move the body to the rear. Man, okay, it means we have a lot more work to do. And we have a bigger risk of the car not being approved because it's changed so much. On the other hand, the profile of the car, the front of the car will be very much like a B14, because we're not going to change the radiator. In this way, we're also not going to change the firewall or the cowl. This is a cowl, I guess you call this, the front section. And we're also leaving the windshield and the front door. It's just that we're losing 2 seats in the car, and they're going to be sitting outside behind the cab.
Right.
I think that's our best bet. And it's been cold, and we haven't been very productive this week.
No.
But for the things that we did do, I did work on the Volkswagen this week as well, and we did do some work on the engine, and I made some new wires. But that's all like little jobs that will take so much work, and we like the look of it. And
Yeah.
yes, it fits easily. Just the body doesn't fit anymore.
Oké, blijkbaar.
So we got the lift underneath the engine now, right there. So now we can use our jack.
Dad, there's water coming out.
I see that, yeah. There's water in the bell housing. That's not good. There shouldn't be water there. It might have come from the freeze plug that I took out. The other side, you can sort of break it. Get it loose. Is there something else which we haven't seen?
It isn't
Why
really
is
going.
so bouncing? These are packs. They should not be. There we go.
Okay, well that's doing something. Look at that.
Coming?
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay. So it's off, right? I
Yeah.
think. Can we look in between?
We can look in between.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, it's not that heavy.
That's good. It's still heavy, but it's carryable.
Oh, that's a sizable axle. See that?
Well.
My, has this...
Look at all that gunk.
Yeah, and rust.
And rust. Look at how much just came out from
Yeah.
just opening it. Oh my god.
That's the flywheel. There's the clutch. And this is the pressure plate. It has 3 arms. See, it's one of the earlier systems. Only 3 arms that you push. Here's the pivot point. Because you push, the pivot point will pull the pressure plate off the plate, and the plate will come.
Yeah.
It's the cleaning phase.
Yay.
And every
Yep.
which way you want to do this.
Yep.
Okay, so can I
No.
entrust you? Yeah, put everything, all the gunk on the floor. I guess that's the easiest for cleaning it up. So here we have the clutch assembly. So yeah, it's a simple one. Three arms that are look pretty rusted. So that's what we're going to take off. This is the bell housing is steel. That's with these American cars. It's all steel. There's no aluminum. But actually, it's not that heavy. So I'm pretty happy with that. So all the weight is in the engine. Most is going to clean it. Then we'll disassemble, look at the bearing, take it further apart. We'll take the clutch off, look at that. And I'd like to get the freeze plugs back in. Almost. What do you think?
Stop shaking.
Is it going to be worn or is it going to be in okay condition?
What, in the in-between?
Yeah, so I'll explain. So what you have, whoa, it's stuck. So this is the friction material.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not that bad actually. You can tell when it's warm because these rivets with the friction material is riveted to the plate.
Yeah.
They will hit the flywheel. They're not. So it's been in there for quite a while. Okay. Let's see this side.
Only half a century.
It's pretty okay actually, this clutch. It still has quite a bit of, because you always look at the ones that are the top half, though the deeper ones are keeping this half tight to this the flex plate. Oh, fine. This can be cleaned up. The flywheel can be cleaned up. Oh, and this bearing is completely stuck. So here we have the pilot bearing for the massive really. This is a massive axle. This is the pilot bearing on which this one runs, but that one in the flywheel doesn't even move. So we'll definitely have to take that one out. And then I guess we'll take the flywheel off to get that one out controlled. See that the flywheel, most normally, there are many more bolts than just 4 bolts holding a flywheel on. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. I was thinking, and if there are a few, you would expect big bolts. These are not that big. Oh, you're making good haze. What we can do, I was thinking, is take the bell housing off. Yeah, we can do it. Do we need to do it?
Do we want
Because
to
see, the bell housing can be taken off. There's bolts around. Oh, now you see the oil dripping out the back.
Really?
Yeah, because there's no oil seal there. Well, it does mean there's still oil in the gearbox, which is good and couldn't have rusted. So,
amateur.
Boo is sort of keeping you from cleaning. Now, here we have a set. Here we have the clutch. And the clutch is, it's almost, why doesn't it do it there? Okay, here we go. Yeah. This clutch is almost new. This is, we'll measure it, but this is, yeah, it's like 1.5 millimeters. Okay, these markings, yeah, these markings also on the clutch itself. They're a bit worn here, which is kind of strange. Why would it, does it have a dent? No, it doesn't have a dent. Anyway, this does not look bad at all. We can see if we want to put a new clutch material on. But in theory, this should not age, and if it still has enough flesh, then it's fine. We have to see about these, the whole pressure plate. Sorry, pressure plate. If that still is working, because if these springs from here, most, if they don't pressure, oh, now you understand the system, don't you? Now it's very clearly explained. This one, see the grooves?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes on the shaft of the gearbox, right? In order,
Although, yeah.
in order to drive that via the flywheel. Flywheel is spinning. How do you get the power to that thing? How do you get the power through? To the gearbox, to the wheels.
Is this as far as it goes on?
Yeah. Because this one
Yeah.
is on the back. Remember we took it off? We took this off. This is in here.
Yeah.
And then it's against the flywheel.
Yeah.
So the plate
on the...
is in between two. The clutch plate is held between two flat surfaces.
Which two?
There, flywheel,
Oh.
and the pressure plate. Right, because this sits against.
There.
No, this sits against the
Yeah,
flywheel.
but also against there.
Yeah, but it's not. It's only sitting against there by means of it sliding, the clutch plate sliding axle. So you understand, if you clamp the plate,
Yeah.
the plate which drives the gearbox, if you clamp it in between, then the engine power, the power of the engine goes through the gearbox to the wheels.
Yes.
Is it clear now? And this, if you depress the clutch pedal, because you depress it, this will go away. The clutch plate will become free moving, won't be able to take the power from the engine anymore, and it stops turning. This is probably the easiest, explaining it while it's out here, while you can see it and while we can explain. Now you can see that the clutch plate is running on the axle of the gearbox by this, is it a spline or grooves? So the clutch plate is a fixed connection to the gearbox, and by means of the pressure plate and the flywheel, you can clamp that friction plate in between and therefore make it one connection: engine, gearbox, wheels.
Right.
Yeah. And if you depress the clutch, the pressure plate goes away, and therefore the clutch plate can spin freely, or the engine can spin freely. And now we have to figure out this gearbox, because this is the issue that we have, is that it's a column shifter.
Oh.
So it has these two,
Right there.
yeah, these two levers that are in different connections, and they can make, they have neutral. I think it's a neutral right now because it spins here. And then we have all these settings that I don't know. We can figure it out by looking at the axle of the gearbox, how fast that one is spinning. And we can also find what is reverse. The problem is, how do we go from this to a shifter in the car? A floor shifter, that is. So I had to bang them a little bit, the bolts, but now they're coming off quite well. Surprisingly enough, they're not dry at all or rusted. Oh, where can I focus? Here you go. But man, this thing doesn't want to focus. Here you go. So they're fine thread, but they're full of oil. So yeah, well, they're coming off now very easily, but strange that they were so tight. Yeah, you would expect that they would have had some, well, not Loctite, but something similar. Okay, we have a little addition plate, steel plate. So there we have our flywheel. Now we can lift it off, Moscow. Yeah, sounds loose.
am now. What are you using, Dad?
Yeah, it's a tire iron. That's what they call them. Let's see. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Look, and it fell perfectly onto the...
See, there we have the roller bearing, which is sort of...
Not a rolling bearing anymore.
No.
Stucco bearing.
Yeah, this has all got to come off, because then we can take the oil pan off. See, the oil pan goes all the way through here, so we have to take this plate off.
Right.
Okay, let's do some more
More disassembly.
yeah, take these 4 bolts off. They're all 5/8.
Which for? Those can be taken off?
Yeah.
They look like
And then
they're
this-
welded on there.
Looks like, yeah. Kind of strange bolts, but then we can take the plate off, and then we can take the sump off. And
All
that
right.
is sort of what we wanted to do.
Okay.
And then we can start cleaning all the stuff that we've taken off.
Ow.
I can't have all those lights. I don't know what this is.
Ow. Dad.
Yeah? You're almost there?
No.
Oh. Yeah, you have to be careful. Don't wreck the bolts. You know, here, take this. I'll hit them, and then you try it. Yeah?
Okay.
Grab the bolt so we can see it. I need some distance. Okay. Now try it. You have the right size on?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you got it.
I got it.
You did not give up. See, then it's already, then it's really loose, isn't it? Do the other ones then first. Hi, Budley. There you go. Perfect. Hey, what's up, you? What's happening? You want to go back inside, don't you? Almost, most. We just want to.
I did not.
Boo, I said, not most, but boo. Almost, boo. We just want to get this off. That's tight.
What? Oh, right. Oh, this sucks. Now I can't put my weight.
You can lift it. Oh my, it's loose already. There we go. Bolts on the other side, but I don't see any bolts on the other side.
It's coming.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this side's not.
I don't see anything holding it though. Probably with some pins into them. Yeah, I think that's what it is. See, this pin is holding it. Yeah.
Okay.
You got some oil. You can also. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Sorry.
See, and there's another freeze plug
What?
here, or casting plug.
Oh.
This is a different one. This one is a cup.
What was
These
the
are
free-
plates
oh,
and these
that-
are cups. See that?
Yeah.
And that's the sump. And the sump here at the bottom, we also have to take these bolts out, and then we can finally lower the sump. But we can't now because it's standing on the jack, on the lift. We have to find another way to.
Are we doing all this because we
support
couldn't
that.
lift the sump, drop the sump otherwise?
Well, we wanted to do that to look at the bearings, but we don't have to do that right now. The footage is a bit all over the place. What we're gonna do most is clean up to have a better idea of what exactly we are doing.
I want to say bye, Chicken Boo.
What? So here we have the engine. I just put a piece of wood underneath the crank, and this is stable enough for now. I'll make some other system that I can bolt tight there and attach to the frame, the trolley, and then we can take the sump off. But we're gonna clean up, and then we're going inside because it's cold. Moses is trying to heat up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the video.
Yep. And see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Now let's check if it's a good one.